Hey guys, Jonah here, back with another beer review, an Advent Tree beer review. And tonight I am tripping balls, as I think I said before. I had some paracetamol washed down with beer, um, which probably isn't the best idea, but when you've got like some weird thing taking over your body, paracetamol is meant to help with colds and stuff and fevers, but I seem to be feeling hotter now than I was before. Anyway, my God, it's time for a beer review, and I have a story. It's really weird. Shall I do the story first? Yeah, I guess I could have a bit of a rant. So, do you remember in beer number one, there was supposed to be, it was advertised to be a specially, hey, I'm feeling Christmassy now, a special beer that fitted in here. Oh, the hell. It's all opening up now. In this thing here, which was, you can see this size, a 440 can of beer and some snacks. And what I actually got was two beers. And the marketing actually told you what the big can of beer was going to be, and it didn't arrive. And neither did the snacks. So I was a little bit disappointed to start with. Things have kind of improved, I guess, now. Let's go now. There we go. And we're not in this one either, so that was weird. I wonder why that opened. So I got an email from BierCompany saying, "Oh, we've got lots of these 440 special beers left over. Would you like to buy some? But you have to buy, I think it's 12 or 24 bottles, 24 cans, and they're big ones, they're special ones." But why didn't I get one in my beer tree? So I sent them an email. I said, "Oh yeah, I'm interested that you've got these beers available now. Where's my beer? Could you send me the beer that you were supposed to give me?" No response, funnily enough. But then I got another email back from them, and it basically said, "Oh, we've noticed that your IP address is looking at," and they said 24 pack can of this particular beer. So I was like, what the fuck? Number one, they're spying on me. They know what I'm looking at. Number two, I've actually emailed them and inquired, why didn't I get one of these beers in the first place? Silence, nothing. So, like a lot of other people, BierCompany customer service is not the best. But should you wish to, you can now buy one of these. Obviously, you're going to have to just drink the beers because it's not, you can't, well, you could start the Advent and just drink them. Fair enough. You can buy this whole thing for 65 quid. And I'm assuming, and you should never assume because there have been a lot of problems with these beer trees, that it will actually include the correct beer for day number one. And hopefully it'll have some snacks in as well. But yeah, that's my little story. So I'm waiting for them to come back to me. BierCompany, if you would like to approach me on my channel, that's absolutely fine. I'm more than happy to talk to you. I'm not really angry or annoyed. I'm just bemused at the bugger. Bemused at the way I paid 130 quid for this, which is, yeah, basically double what you're selling it for now. Just saying. Anyway, a little bit of a rant over, but I thought it's good to, let you know the information of what's going on. Oh, fuck me. This thing keeps opening. I mean, it looks good. Like I've said before, it does look really impressive, but the doors keep opening and things fall out, and it is not the best. It is very much style over substance. but it looks really cool. I do have to admit that. And it has kind of not fallen apart as much as the Beer 52 box, which as soon as I get to the end of Advent, might take some pictures of it, but it's going when the next recycling comes along, which is on the Wednesday. So I guess they're coming the Wednesday in between Christmas and New Year. Aha! And wow, I strongly suspect the BierCompany have some sort of deal with this guy, who's an ex-home brewer. It is Fiddlers Tipple, and this one is called Tiki Taki Pale Ale. And all the artwork, I have been led to believe, is from the owner of this brewery's crazy Hawaiian t-shirts, or shirts, I should say, even. Tiki Taki. Tiki Taki. Let us see if it will focus. Hocus pocus. Come on, dude, focus. Come on, man. We have got enough light. I know we have. It has focused before. Oh, come on, man. Let's go right for a zoom in. It's focusing on the background, my face, which is nice, but dude, my eyes are not so good. Tipple and footy, the ultimate combination, it says. Right, let's try. Come on, dude. Yay! Our hazy pale ale has the aromas of tropical and citrus, velvety mouthfeel and restrained bitterness. Based in Turnpike Lane, North London, mate, innit? Supporting Spain in the World Cup. Interesting. We've got barley hops, yeast, and this one's only 3.8% on the alcohol. So another light beer. All the Fiddlers Tipples are very light beers, which is a shame, really, because each one of these costs £5 if you're paying the full price for your box, which luckily I didn't. But for me, they're probably £2, £2.50 each. So, yes, wow, nice big head on there. So let's get a Tiki Taki. And who did Tiki Taki in the football? I can't remember. Do you remember last? No, it wasn't last time. It was a couple of World Cups ago. There was a sort of Tiki Taki. Was it Ronaldinho or Ronaldo? One of those guys. Just a shade under two fingers head. Oh, you don't really need more than two fingers, or a finger and a thumb, perhaps. You could be very naughty and go for three fingers. That would be crazy. Nice fluffy looking head, which is cool, and it's a pale ale, but it's definitely in the kind of Nipa style. It's just a shame it doesn't say what the hops are. And the guy, so this is the third beer I've had from this brewery in the box, and they've all been light beers. But what they said on their website, because I looked them up after the first beer, was that we try and make beers light alcohol, but really super hoppy. And unfortunately, that so far has not been the case. But we hold out hope, dear viewer. We'll see what we get. Cheers and beers. Maybe I should go in for a sniff, see if my nose is so bunged up that there is absolutely nothing coming through at all. Cheers and beers the last Sunday before Christmas. Oh. So, it is tasting quite hoppy, but not super hoppy. I would say this is a pale ale in the NEPA style, in the hazy style, not like an IBU seeking monster. And that kind of makes sense because it's not an IPA, it's just a pale ale. but weirdly, in the marketing on Fiddlers Tipple, they mention that it's they add lots of hops. I guess it's a kind of marketing thing. And he used to be a home brewer too, so shalom to you, my friend. It's always difficult for me because I do some homebrew, and I used to be really in the homebrew scene. Not so much since I got cancer and was homeless for a while. But life happens. So yeah, slightly disassociated with the scene now of homebrewing, although I have done some homebrewing. I've got a brew on at the moment, in fact, a nice honey porter, because it's the winter time. I don't know. I'm in two minds. Like I say, really cool, homebrewer, done good. They're a little bit light for me, I have to say, a little bit too light. On the alcohol, I mean, not necessarily on the taste. The taste is not bad at all. Obviously, my proper receptors, my taste receptors, have totally gone for a Burton. So, yeah, that's not going to help. But I know that this tastes reasonably hoppy, which is cool. So, I would say that this is a nice example of a pale ale. I really hate it when people call things session IPA instead of a pale ale, which is, what this guy's done. So yeah, shalom. Oh, this is the kind of beer that I probably need at the moment, not a super strong one, because I'm taking lots of medication and all sorts of things. But yeah, that is a perfectly good light pale ale, not too hoppy, quite hazy, nice session beer. Is it worth £5 for a 330 can? No, but I suspect that might be BierCompany taking the mick a bit, because sorry, but that's not worth £130. No way. But £2, £2.50, yeah, no worries. Be really interesting to see if there are any more Fiddlers Tipple. Fucking hell, I can't even speak now. Fiddlers Tipple in my box, because this is the third one and we've still got like how many days? This is 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 in this box. We've got another week to go. I'll be very interested to see if they bought a job lot from this particular brewery, and if they have, I suspect that BerCompany have got them at a bargain price, but I've sold them to the general public for £5 each. Bet you they didn't buy them for that. Oh, I probably should do a photo, shouldn't I? I forgot at the beginning. But yeah, nice beer, very nice, passable pale ale for a Sunday when you're feeling a bit knackered. The World Cup has been on. The world is actually pretty good, apart from this lurgy that's lurking in my nose and throat. Fingers crossed, by tomorrow things will start to get better, but we'll see. Tune in tomorrow. Oh, pardon me. Tune in tomorrow. We'll have another beer review. We'll have two more. Cheers and beers.